Trapping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo.
Get wrecked, noob.
Get wrecked, noob. What's going on YouTube? Twitch TV, it's your boy Young Poppy here. It's your boy Young. You play a part of Young Poppy here.
And we're gonna bring you another battle report for the channel.
Straight out of Denver. Representing the club, the Denver Deuces. Alright, getting loose with the deuce, baby.
We're gonna have another game between Vermin Swarm, which are
Dirty
just
rats.
dirty rats, and Infernal Dwarves.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see on the screen, it's our lists. They're very competitive lists, especially the
Especially the cigar.
you can see both lists on your screen, so you can pause and then study them.
A lot of shooting for both armies, though. Turns out one of the list builders really likes shooting, and that list builder is me.
I put my thought, I made the list good again, okay?
Great again. Oh man.
Yeah, let's go to our battle report.
The only real proxy that is gonna come up for just a hot sec is my Hobgoblin Con, because I just literally forgot to bring another spare model for it. But
yeah, well, it's also for me. Giselles are over here, and by the cannon, there's actually a catapult over here.
do you wanna go through your deployment?
Down assault, right?
Down assault.
Down assault and breakthrough. Yeah. All right, so Giselles on the bottom. We have a unit of giant rats, 20 giant rats with assassin. You saw his kit. I mean, this guy is just there to mess up the day of all the infantry. I just thought it's such a fun build, okay? It is fun. Look at him. Pay attention, all right? He has 3d6 attacks. They're strength 3, AP 1, but they have poison and lethal strike. And he also has Potion of Swiftness, so he can always go to Initiative 10 whenever he needs it. And he has Ranger boots. So he has Movement 8, March 16.
That's so fast.
Yeah, he can get out of the unit and wreck someone's day. Alright? Also, he has throwing weapons. So, because I put a weapon on him, so he actually loses D3 wounds against characters in combat. But
slow your roll when he shoots.
He does D3 wounds to all the characters! Poison, lethal strike.
Hold on, but what's the AP? What's the AP?
AP4.
Ooh, hit him with the AP4.
Yeah.
You can't fuck with that. That's not fun and maybe effective.
Okay, so this assassin is hidden right over here in the unit of those giant rats. There is a unit of supposed to be 15 footpaths. I actually handicapped. I gave Paolo 1 wound because,
Yeah.
We have a Dreadmill over here, the unit of Thunderholts with the Flamethrower, Napta. That's a unit of Vermin Guard. There's a Wizard over there and a BSB. There are 2 Magisters.
It's a Magister,
alright.
With Thaumaturgy.
With Thaumaturgy, Master Thaumaturgy, and 3 Dark Shards.
Oh, and there's what else we got?
Just very fluffy list overall, okay? 2 weapon teams over here. 2 other units.
Globe launchers.
Yes, globe launchers.
And then there's 10 footpads right in front of you. Right there.
Okay, yeah, there are 10 footpaths. It's hard to see them, but they're there. There's 320s of another giant rat, a catapult, a unit of Giselles, a unit of Thunderholts with globe launchers, and a Dreadmill.
Oh yeah, so I dropped everything to go first. I'll talk about my deployment. Basically, Jeff chose the sides. And actually, I was surprised coming into this game because there's a water feature here, which is not too bad for a lot of my army because I have a fair amount of things. I mean, I like a lot of infantry, but I can avoid it with this aspect of the force. But I thought I was gonna get this corner because of this piece of impassable. But I got this whole area. So I dropped everything to try and shoot and sort of also not let this list push forward on me and get into ideal chapping situations. And then I had the Kadim on the flank, sort of maybe hiding behind this hill as cover and being able to run behind it because I know we got first turn, or I can run up on it and threaten to charge next turn because it's really scary. And same with the troops where they can go and threaten over here. So I have the Kadim Titan, 10 troops with great weapons there, 1 Hobgoblin Bolt Thrower, 1 Flamethrower Gunnery Team, 1 of the 10 Citadel Guard with Flintlocks, another unit of 10 there. Here are my 15 Immortals, and then my 3 characters, which is 1 is a Alchemy Adept, 1 is a Pyromancy Master, and then my BSB, and they all just have shields. And the tablet of Asheruk to steal a channel. Here's another flamethrower gunnery team put in the field, obviously for the soft cover. Another Hubble Thrower. Also more flintlocks, and then actually I originally had flintlocks here at first because I wanted to just make this like take this space, but then I saw that he had put his I did deployed first. So I thought I'd sort of make it where we kind of like I could hide it if I wanted to, but also I can come out and with the move 6 and like sort of being a lone character, I can sort of like maybe move this unit up more and then move this unit up to the side and sort of like get a position where I can kind of support and look out and be able to shoot this unit and let them sort of fill in the gap as I move diagonal.
Your army has a very dark feel to it.
Yeah, it's a
very
really
emo.
Yeah, so right now, you know, a lot of armies have like a 3-color standard. My armies right now is a 1-color standard. It's the primer.
We're going for best painted of the year.
Yeah.
Best hobbyist.
Yeah, we're hobbyists. You know?
So what I was thinking when I was deploying, I thought that I can deal with the Kadim Titan. I mean, I had Jezzail's Dreadmill over here and the Globe Launchers. I thought that if he pops up on the hill, I can deal with all of that side shooting. I can deal with him. And then my idea was to run the assassin forward and run to his flank, maybe get the bolt throwers over there and kind of start cleaning the flank with him, because he doesn't have a D3 wounds against characters and only AP1, only strength 3, so I didn't really want him to go into characters. I'd have to challenge with him really. I mean, he could, but not inside the unit, because the unit would lose a combat.
You need lethals.
Yeah.
You need lethals is the thing.
Exactly. So he was rather to deal with all the other BS in that list.
I couldn't get up to this fence. Otherwise I would have. I tried to sort of put this unit, and I measured to make sure that I could move up and get within 24 inches of the catapult, because I mean, like the plus side of having made both of these lists is that I sort of know what they can do, and I'm worried about just
I made this list. You didn't think about the
assassin, of course.
Cross
oh
mind.
shit! Oh god, I'm so bad.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, if you want high level gameplay analysis, you can go to cap. Anyways, but I want to get close to the catapult to try and kill it, because I knew that with Icon of the Inferno and then Pyromancy, I could probably kill it first turn, and I really want to get that done, and because I can cause a bunch of panic checks, but also I just want to take they cause so many hits that are toxic. It's like less about like them being actually getting into my army and more about just being like, oh, I don't want to like maybe lose like 4 immortals in one shot. Yeah, so that was me. Yeah, this is sort of my side before we really started, to give you that sort of perspective and a better idea of the battlefield. Oh, I had Fireball, Flaming Swords, Scorching Salvo, and Developing Embers on my master, and then I had the Hereditary and Glory of Gold on the Adept. And usually I'll do 2 spells and put the Hereditary on the master, because I want the 3 chances of getting flammable in combat for the Kadim or anything else, and I really like having the 2 chances of getting floating attacks for the spells. It's been solid so far.
For me, Wrath of God has to be there.
Yep.
With Thaumaturgy Master, that's the only reason you take a Master of the Thaumaturgy. That's a Revel. Wrath of God!
So good.
Yes, Smite of Unbeliever. I think I picked Hereditary
I
spell.
tell you the mad skill power of
Yeah.
Dark Shard, Fortnite's Comet.
Of course. Yeah. Anyways,
My
so
first turn.
let's go to first turn.
And yeah, you've Trial of Faith, you've Smite the Unbeliever,
Yes.
and you also have the Hereditary.
And Wrath of God.
So on the right over here with the Flintlocks, I knew I couldn't get in range, so I just sort of moved them back, and my plan was to get this guy maybe shoot on this way this next turn. And these guys sort of all just kind of moved up. Just like I know I didn't have to move too far because I knew I have a lot of shooting, and that these guys couldn't really probably shoot at most units next turn, even with volley fire and having a line of sight from here just because of the range. 23 effective. Move these guys up a little bit. Yeah.
I think you moved inside the range because you wanted to be
Yes.
close to the catapult.
With this unit, I did.
Yes.
Only
Only
with
that unit.
Yeah, just because I wanted to get in range of the catapult, because I thought it's totally worth it to get panic out here, and I also knew that you didn't have a bell, so you only had 12-inch roll leadership, and I knew your BSB wasn't over here.
Well,
So-
BSB doesn't have an 18 range. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Kadim, I know he's fearless, and I know that the Titan will just clear up this whole flank by himself, and he disarm me. And I put these guys kind of up to support just in case you wanted to charge or wanted to try and bait it, but also be able to like come and try flank charges here, like sort of like just like use their presence to sort of get this whole area, just make him more cautious about it, and then tether up these guys up a little bit, and then that's about it. And then
spells.
let's see, yeah. We have magic. So magic phase, I got a lot of magic off because you failed to dispel.
Well, what happened is you put a haze of magnesia, 2 dice that you had like a 6, and I tried to 3 dice dispel it, and it failed miserably. Yes, I lost all the dice.
Yeah.
I couldn't dispel it.
And then I got off the cheeky fireball on a 5.
Yeah, here was my thought process. If I knew that with the amount of dice we had, I'm gonna be able to stop 2 spells. And the haze of magnesia lets him reload 2 wounds. And my catapult is stuffed as 4, so he's gonna be wounding it on 4s with all of his spells pretty much. So I thought, well, I'll stop the haze of magnesia and then I'll try to stop 1 more of his spells, And by that, because of that, the catapult is gonna live. Well, shit happened.
I could have got off every single spell.
Every single spell that he could, yes.
Like from Vermin. I guess any from what's it called? Alchemy, yeah.
And the icon of Inferno.
Killed 5, yeah.
Put
the extra D3. Killed 5 footpads here. Killed the catapult, which panicked off to the jails, which was like.
Yeah, I rolled 12 for jails.
But I was like, yes. Now, also, the Titan is way more free because Strength 6, supercharged only, so you within 12, and then these guys only Strength 3, and there's no way on earth that they're gonna really get out of my line of sight.
Yeah, not having
and I
jails
double checked. I double checked over here.
Oh, and you put also a couple of wounds on the Thunderhawks.
Yeah. Well. Is this? For magic, right? Or
I'm not sure
no,
that was for magic.
No, that was shooting. This is also shooting phase actually. So I didn't get too much done because it's like literally I have only 3 things I can shoot.
Yes, and
But this thing
yes.
did 5 wounds to the holes because D3 wounds. It definitely whips pretty often, but like it was cool to sort of just like first doing do wounds here to do some wounds to these giant rats, sort of like get them ready to be charged off and shot off the next couple turns.
Yeah, the cemetery pile is gonna get crazy later on.
Last thing on the right here is what I was talking about earlier. He's about to die anyways, but I just thought here's my hobgoblin.
Yeah, that's a hobgoblin. That's 120 points.
120 points.
Most annoying 120 points you can ever get. So I had to sacrifice some shooting into it, and there was a chance that even my 4 Giselles would not be able to put enough wounds because I'm hitting him on 4s. Right?
4s and 2s.
4s but
odds are you kill it, but
it may not happen. So
yeah,
I had to take that into account. Yeah. I was really upset about losing the Giselles. I didn't care about the catapult that much. I was like, whatever. But panicking of myself, the Giselles was it hurt. So that's my movement phase. That's my movement phase, and after magic already. So I backed off the Dreadmill over here. I kind of backed off as far as I could and tried to give them a rank just in case Pabi whiffs with his big monster on the hill, and that's all I could really do at this point. So that he charges them, I can counter charge him in the flank if he doesn't overrun too far or stuff like that. And just put him as far as possible so that he can't charge the Dreadnought. I couldn't get outside of his line of sight. I didn't think that I should get within 12 inches of him. So that's what I did. I kind of pushed forward just to get some shooting in, defended the wall, so he's with the giant rats, so he sacrificed more shooting into them. Put the assassin far on the flank. I was like, yeah, if you want to charge me, go ahead. Put the footpaths to shoot at the cowboy. Put a dreadmill kind of behind the hill still, so that the bolt throwers cannot snipe him off with the D3 wounds, and so I can have still line of sight and put some wounds on what's it called?
Infernal Engine.
Infernal Engine. Yeah, so I put my wizard forward so I can get some spells off.
I get close because that model, I'm fucking proud of that conversion. It looks pretty.
Oh, it's too bad that none of the pictures are doing.
Yeah, they're trash.
Right now it's a black blob. It's very dark, man. It's very dark.
But it's a great looking.
Yeah, the model actually is looking great. The conversion is looking good. Yeah,
just not.
It's just
No,
tanking.
you gotta. Yeah, I
You
gotta.
know, it's a hobby. It's important. Okay, it's 25 points in the tournament.
No, it's
In
more than
some
that.
point tournament, it's
like-
50 points.
Oh,
you know?
baby, yeah, that's what I
Man,
want. you
Okay,
know?
yeah. You still have to start painting. You know, we got what 20 days.
They should honestly just get rid of.
20 days till Mayhem. We start
They should just
start painting.
get rid of battle points and do just painting points.
Start investing time in this hobby. Damn it.
I'm not playing ID, or else I would be painting them.
And so in Magic Face, I basically got a comment off over here. That was,
Yeah.
you can't see, but I put a ETC USA happy Trump face over there.
Yeah.
But he's a big bunker with all his wizards by the flamethrower and by the flintlocks, also kind of close to the bolt thrower. I thought, well, if I can get a good roll, I can put a lot of hair on all those units.
You rolled really high too with the dark shard. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, and I put a dark shard
very-
ahead. Yeah, and
dark
I rolled.
shard.
He needs like 22 or 23 to
But
discount
you
this.
did a wound to your mage with the dark shard.
Yes, I did. And my assassin was actually put a wound.
Yeah, because the poison hit. Just poison
Poison.
hit.
He did a poison hit to the.
And you almost you're like D3 wounds. I was like, oh my god, I'm doomed.
I was back in 1.3 when D3 was against everything. Okay.
Back in the go. When I was your age, back when Skaven and Z was
Back in the
playing.
day, mate. All right. Your young generation like to forget about this one.
Goddamn millennials. Oh, you killed my pocket one.
Yes,
Killed the cat boy.
I think it was Footpaths who put a wound and then Giselle's finished him off.
And you put one on the Kadim. It looks like.
And yes, I put a wound on the Kadim. One or two? I think it was one wound. Yeah,
Just
we
one,
were
yeah.
both of those guys shooting. So the face wasn't really in my favor. I was already feeling like, oh boy, this Kadim is gonna wreck my flank like there is no tomorrow. And so he did.
And he does. Yeah.
Surprise!
So, this is like end of the turn too.
It's-
This is
yeah, it's after the combat
Okay,
already,
so let's go through this. I think I charged with I charged the Taruks into the flank of this and then failed the charge.
Yes.
And then I shot them.
Mm-hmm.
The comet
Enough now, yes.
did not come down, as you see there. I shot them. I moved this across. And actually, so I was actually really afraid of the assassin with the engine because of all the poison. More than anything, the poison and lethal strikes can actually kill this thing. And like for the most part, like it's very tough for it. You just gotta roll a lot of sixes to kill it. And so I'm like, it's your run. He's more likely to roll ones than sixes. And, he's probably gonna. But magic and chicken kind of just killed off some stuff. I think.
Yeah, just the terrible damage to my giant rats.
Kill the footpads. I mean, I think this is mainly the flamethrower, and then it's like the closer range
Yeah.
gunners, and there's two flamethrowers, and then did a couple ones here.
And then you killed some over here.
Yeah,
right.
this one's to the Hulk too from this guy, and I think the bolt throwers did a wound. But the Titan, I mean, I was like quite confident in the Titan because 2s and 2s on Resilience 5 is just I was like I'm probably gonna pop these guys, and he failed the frenzy, so I got the 7 attacks, so it just gets. So
That's actually already the beginning of my turn when I rallied the Thunderhawks.
Yeah, this is your turn. Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't rally. I was going to
Yeah,
rally.
no,
I did rally.
You did rally. 'Cause
I did. Did I charge the Dreadmill? I think I did.
I think you did. We'll see.
Okay, we didn't take a picture of it, but the Dreadmill on the left side actually did charge. And I think I even decreased your
Yeah.
toughness.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did some, but I saved the so you just and then you rolled a 1 for the D3, which is
Yes.
big.
Yes, it was big. And we
And then
put down to 5 wounds on him, really.
no 4.
4 in the combat. Yes. So it was a little bit underwhelming. I hoped kind of for more. I pushed up, did some shooting. In my turn, I decided to charge the unit of the flintlocks, and I decided to charge the what's it called? Flamethrower.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what happened.
Maybe.
I sit and shoot here. I killed a couple more.
Like, yeah, 2 more.
Yeah.
Not really that much.
Because I actually thought he was just going to charge the character up for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. It was just like something that's in my head. But this made it, and then these guys up here. Then the comet goes off.
Yes, I got the charges,
So-
and the comet goes, and I charge, and the
Flamethrower,
comet goes off.
wounds here. It kills the rats. Doesn't kill the flamethrower team.
Yeah,
There's a
the
couple
thing that I
wounds
really
here.
needed to kill, it didn't kill. I killed the bow thrower. That was the only thing that really
You
happened.
do some wounds here. No, you do a lot of wounds overall.
Yeah.
Like they're at 3 now, and
A
that's
lot of wounds in total, but not a lot of wounds in one place. I
No.
just put kind of few
It's a
wounds
lot.
here, few wounds there.
Yeah.
I tried to shoot the Zales and the Dreadmill and Naphtha Throwers into
Did
the
you have
engine.
another comment here? I think
Yes,
you did.
I think I did.
You did. Yeah, right there is the second comment.
Yes, that's another comment over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good face.
Yeah, I did hold there, right? Which is actually
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
I did not want to
Actually,
hold.
I whiffed with the assassin.
Yeah, you did.
Because we managed that I'm going to overrun to the next unit. The kind of the picture doesn't show it very well.
It's close. It was
super close.
You on the 4-up.
Yeah, we rolled it off and it was 4-up in
Yeah.
my favor. That the unit, if it wins, it overruns in this unit. But assassin rolls for amount of hits. He rolls 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
6 hits. I think I do a total of like 2 wounds with him. Nothing really exciting. He just kind of went on the defensive side.
Yeah. And then I did some wounds and stick because.
Yes, I think you lost the combat by 2 and you stuck.
Yeah, because I needed 7.
Yeah.
So.
And between Dreadmill and Naphtha Throwers and Giselles and Footpaths, I didn't do almost anything to the engine.
I think the combat did 2 wounds and then nothing else out of wounds.
Yeah.
The entire face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I rallied the fleeing Thunderhawks, but they're in the terrible place. They're in the gutter.
Yeah. I think the Titan did not fail the frenzy check. Sad. And if I charge anyways, obviously, because he has the whole. And then I just really I'm running away from the comment for the most part here. And then here once he's so far, I'm just like I'm gonna move forward because these things I'm not at all really worried about. They can do damage to me, but for the most part I'm not too worried. And then all my other shooting is gonna try and their best to do wounds on these things because strength 4 AP2 is good against these, pretty solid.
Oh yes.
It wrecks.
And also secondary is breakthrough, so you try to get
Yeah.
your scoring
Troops
units
here.
across. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and also just run from the comet is the biggest thing too. Like I'm just like, oh god, my gunnery teams. I literally just like spread everywhere. I didn't charge here because I'm just gonna shoot your magic game with something randomly because it's I just have so many hits. It's just gonna do something. Yeah. I think it's actually the magic phase.
Yes.
Like the
I
middle
think so.
of the magic phase.
Yes.
Because
The
these
comet-
guys are gone. The comet does not come down this turn.
Yes.
And these guys are still here. And I don't really do that much to this sort of magic.
No, we put a couple of wounds on the
Yeah.
Dreadmill, as you can see.
Yeah.
You put a wound or
Here
two
and
on
there. Yeah.
the, yes, you
And
put
then-
a few wounds on the
This is the round actually that this thing fluffed.
yes.
I think.
This
is
time
one-
will do a single wound.
Didn't do anything.
And this already after the combat, so you killed over there
Yeah.
on the left flank. You killed on the left bottom left. You killed
Yes. I killed the
Thunderhawks.
Killed the Hulks and actually did fail the frenzy that turn. I have 2 attacks there. And then you killed the unit out entirely.
Yes,
here.
and I rolled out the assassin rolled out of the box.
No, it was 2 lethals and then it was like 5 wounds on top of that. It
Yes,
was
that's
like, well,
still there. I think the poisons also. It's
Yeah.
like, a lot of.
it was a lot of 6s basically.
Yes.
But so he kills the whole unit, which is bad. Like it's bad for me because then it's like, well, like if like I don't know.
So I pivot, and
Yeah.
I decided to charge the flank of that unit.
Yep.
I thought that basically after the charge, I'm gonna try to overrun into the flank of his bunker, which I needed 9 only. Which
Yeah.
can happen, right?
Yeah.
I decided not to charge over here.
Couple things. His gunnery team, one of the gunnery teams, because this unit is actually what has lost a couple models. I noticed one of the gunnery teams got killed in magic this last turn, and then one of them died in his shooting phase of 4 because he actually missed
I
fire.
rolled double
Yeah.
6s followed
And
by
then
2. Yeah, and
Take it out. Get
Yeah.
wrecked. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked,
noob.
noob.
Get wrecked, noob.
And right now I'm looking, it's like, oh shit, it's like this guy, if he gets into the bunker,
He's close too.
and he's so
Because
close.
Move 8 is the Titan.
And so this is the moment where Skaven deploys all their special tactics.
I think he has 2 wounds left though. Only the Titan.
Yes, 2 wounds, and
2 wounds.
it's so hard to put wounds on this thing. So this is what I do. I run my wizard and I PSB to the units of Footpaths. Yes, I back off with the units of Vermin to get as far as possible from this guy. I turn around the flamethrower just so I can have a range to all of these units over here. I'm gonna try to probably be shooting at this unit, but I need the front in case this unit comes in and gets as far as possible from this guy. he has a 2-up against flaming, so I can put a last wound if I can get a wound on him with something else somehow. The Dreadnought comes outside of the line of sight, tries to shoot the engine. Of course I charge, I get a flank charge in.
The comet came down, and I think you also got off another comet here.
Yes, and this is another comet where
That's
I
the
get.
third
comet.
Third
I ran out of tokens over here.
Let's
okay?
go.
Basically, I got a comet off, I got into combat, I did really good with Assassin, he did really well.
Yeah.
He rolled again really high,
He rolled
and
nuts. Well,
he
he
rolled
charge,
nuts.
flank. I mean, actually, because you
no, he rolled a lot. He rolled a lot.
He rolled a lot. He rolled a lot. He killed like a lot.
It was more than 13.
It was a lot. It was
Yes,
a
yeah.
lot. He like I think he killed like 6 or 7 by himself.
Yes.
Which
yes.
which like you know.
After your armor saves. Yeah. The thing is, I rolled 8
You
for
rolled an
overrun,
8.
and I'm looking at it, I was like, oh shit!
Flamethrower? Flank.
Yeah, I got a
So
flank
that's
on the flamethrower, I got
probably
all this
full hits.
shooting right over here.
yeah.
It's gonna turn around and
Yeah.
shoot the shit out of this unit, so I'm gonna be stuck at leadership 7. No BSB, because I just couldn't get my BSB far enough, I had to get him in the unit. And I was able to clean with this, with
Yeah.
over treadmill,
You got the last
overcharge,
one.
I got the last one on the... And I also did like 1 wound exactly.
Yeah. Just ticked it off slowly.
Yes.
Slowly but surely.
I couldn't do anything to the Titan.
You truly could not do anything to Titan, I think. Because you didn't even shoot them, you shot something else, I think.
Oh damn.
It's good,
It's
right?
good,
It's like
yeah.
actually, I think every other American cider I've had is like garbage, and this was actually pretty solid. Like sweet, not too, like I've had a lot of other clungy sweet, and I don't fuck with that shit.
Little product placements.
That was great.
All of those in the US.
Yeah, so also advertising. If you guys want to pay us for that, that'd be lit as fuck, dude.
Yeah. And then let's go.
My turn, dude.
And it's Pablo's turn and Pepe's turn, and he decides that he's not gonna charge.
Yeah, because I was really far away, and just want to get up in his. Wait, this is your turn, dude. This is not even my turn.
Oh,
This
because
is
yeah,
your turn. What the fuck is going on?
we skipped some pictures.
My turn. Yeah, I move in his space because I know. Oh, I still have 4 wounds actually. Never mind. I only had 2 left on Titan, but I have 4 at this point. But I get up in his face because I know. Again, the Titan will literally munch through the rest of his army if I can just actually fight him.
So let's say what's happened. First of all, he
Yeah.
shot me at the unit of the assassin.
Comet came down again.
Comet came down.
It
cleaned
killed
up the-
my other flamethrower. I think.
Yes.
No, it
No,
didn't.
it's here.
It doesn't. It
It's
doesn't.
here.
It
You
killed
run
a
away
lot
with the
of
flamethrower.
units, Yeah.
It killed the unit of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
withered down the other units.
Yeah.
It kind of put a lot of wounds. No, well, not a lot of wounds.
No.
It withered
A
down
couple,
this unit
couple.
over here.
It's been chipping away.
Yeah, the whole Death Star block, Death
Yeah.
Star.
But then, like all my shooting, and then I couldn't kill the assassin because actually,
So,
crucial thing for you is that my shooting I think you had 7 giant rats left, and I could only kill 2 with all my other shooting. I just only killed 2 giant rats. I needed to kill 3 because I couldn't allocate anything on an assassin. And then you charged me, and I can't flee.
And then yes, and he got closer, and
The assassin rallies. You kind of
assassin rallied. I charged the flamethrower. I just had to get rid of him because I was going to put. My plan was to go forward with the flamethrower in the close range, so that unit over here, move the unit of footpaths up forward, so that the assassin can join them over here, and then the next turn I can compete for the secondary objective.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was smart.
And then I decide, and then I think that the picture goes over here, right?
Yeah. So here's.
And here's what happened. I turned around.
Beginning my turn.
Yes, no, that's still before your turn, I think, because I turned around with the Vermin guard. Because you're not on the hill yet, you're a little bit of the hill. So I thought, well,
No, I
I
charge
put,
you here.
yes, but
and
that's
catch
later
you.
on. But later on, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
here.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
turned around. I thought I'm gonna flee, and maybe he's not gonna be able to catch me over there. And I moved the unit.
To be fair, and I don't think you checked this, but you were within 8, so it's like you're just 8 inches, so it's just pure dice off. At that point, dude.
Yeah,
And
but I got as far as
again confident in that arena. He's
I
not
have
gonna
plus
dice up.
1. Okay,
It-
I have plus
If
1.
you
to
needed
flee.
someone
I'm
to
proud.
reliably roll a misfire, literally it's you.
Yeah.
Just roll
So
it.
another thing that happened over here.
Rally this turn.
Yes.
Then my turn. Charge. He flees. I catch him. the troop move up. I'm in the deployment zone, and so here's where I actually literally checked what turn it was, and this is turn 5.
Dreadnought killed the not
is
the
looking
flamethrower
Looking
and
at
overrun,
left
so
yeah.
I got outside of his line of sight.
Yeah.
And he put only 2 wounds on the assassin because the flamethrower was too far away to put wounds on him. The shooting he put in the
Maybe
Dreadmill and Magic only put 2 wounds on the assassin.
Yeah, you made all your saves.
And this, oh, that's actually better quality picture. Oh. And this is, oh, we missed the picture of it.
Yeah, no, that's.
So assassin failed the march. Okay, Asha, and you're beautiful and all that, but get the hell. Okay, so assassin failed the march, so I couldn't get assassin into the unit. I missed it by like half an inch to get him into the unit. I needed.
Not into the unit.
I tried to get him. The unit was over here. I tried to get him into the unit.
Oh,
failed the
into
march
the
check.
unit. Yes, you did.
Yes. So I moved him over here. I was like, well, maybe I'll get him to charge the assassin. Maybe he'll get too cocky and get outside of the.
Do you have another comment coming down? You might. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure at this point about the comments. I'm not. No.
Well, then this point you're fleeing. This is my turn.
This is his turn, and my unit was right over here, and I decided that I'm gonna flee when he charged me, because my reasoning was if he gets into the combat, my unit is dead.
This is my movement phase. It's definitely No, I mean I think it was a smart move, and it was a good play to like move it like up, even if you didn't know that I was gonna catch this here.
Yes. I put the Jezzails into the.
But you moved. But you moved. Yeah. No, I mean, like I've been at 2 wounds.
And the assassin shot and did a poison hit, and 2 poison and 1 lethal. No.
What was it?
It did a poison hit from shooting, and then it did another hit, it did a wound, but you saved
it for the 1 shot. Yeah. And then it's my move phase. I moved in. I actually didn't care about this bodyguard. Just wanted to kind of shoot it, and I, with all my stuff and sort of magic.
With my spells and my turn, I didn't get a comment. I was trying to snipe your pyro wizard.
Yes.
1 wound left on him with the sniping spell from dramaturgy.
Yeah. And then I think, let's see, is there more? Yeah, so this is the end of the game, I think, more or less.
This is the end of the game.
You go turn 6.
Yes, you didn't kill the assassin, and so I was like, YOLO, last wound, maybe I can snipe the last 2 wounds. 3d6 attacks,
this is where I made my saves. This is where I made my saves.
Yes, this is where you actually made your
saves.
Yeah. But I think you made your save also for poison. I think I got 1 poison of you, and you saved also. I said, well, my unit didn't rally. Well, no, I decided to charge in to try to kill his wizards and maybe get some points over here. But unfortunately, as you can see, the unit is over here and it didn't teleport over there. Yeah, it just didn't rally and ran off the board.
Okay, 7. No, did you have the crown?
Yes, I did have a crown. I did have a crown. I should roll in 7, but I failed and I rolled 11 for something like that for running.
And
it was just enough to get me outside of the board. This was the end of the game.
Yeah.
I put a wound. I needed 1 more wound on this guy. 1 more wound.
The Kadim puppy.
But the Kadim puppy just
comment. Literally, I think
literally comment.
Every
yes,
single point.
Every turn.
Aside from 2 units of unlocks was comment.
Yes.
And the Infernal Engine was not all comment. But everything else.
Because Skaven don't have any good units.
Yeah,
they have to depend on the comets to do points for them, right?
Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Jenny. Fucking love y'all. And making fun of you.
But cheers for all the people who are making the 9th base, who picked up the whole project from the Games Workshop. We love you guys.
Yeah, it was a fun game.
Shout out to Dark Wizard Gaming.
See you at Mayhem in the mountains.
Yes, if you still have time.
Yeah, kind of Mayhem in the mountains.
Yes, in about 3 weeks we have Mayhem in the mountains.
List to do next week, September 7th.
Yes, we have 5 days.
There will also be a list review. I think it'll be on Dark Wizard Gaming channel. Probably.
Yes, I think so. So YouTube. Dark Wizard Gaming, put it on YouTube, search, find them.
I'm stoked.
Watch them.
You're stoked.
Yeah, if you're really looking.
He's like lukewarm.
Trapping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo.
Every noob.